What's up, everybody? John here, some comic book hunter. Today, went to the mailbox and I found an AOK. And it's from none other than Rod the Rican. See if anybody's gonna join up here, send a couple people some links. Yo, what up, Superior? I got that. Oh, here we go. Got the boy himself, Mr. Rod the Rican. What's up, brother?
What's going on, bro?
Not much. I was just telling everybody today.
Looks like
Oh
we got
yeah,
something here.
yeah. It's a mailer. Nice, nice. Just hoping that Superior would jump on, but that link's right above you, bud. Sorry, I can hear the feedback from my mic rubbing up against everything.
It's all
Uh,
good, bro. It's all good, man.
Yo, what up, Perry? Got the Rod the Rican mystery AOK right here. All right. Well, if you guys want to jump in, go ahead. But I'm gonna get to it. Open
Just
this
a
bad
little
boy up.
something for you, man. I know that you came on the show a couple weeks ago, and there was a certain book that you was interested in. So I think you have an
Oh,
idea what it is. So
maybe, possibly. Nice packaging. Nice packaging. Thanks, Rod. What's up, Comic Don? What up, Perry? Superior. Thanks, guys, for showing up. Just to do a quick AOK unboxing. Rod, you got your show coming up in what? Couple hours, right?
yeah, something like that, man. If you want to jump off, feel free, bro. We'll just hang out, just shoot the breeze, talk shit, whatever. And let's have a good time. It's an open invite if anyone wants to jump on. Thanks for plugging that on there, bro.
Yeah, of course. Nice. Got the free Comic
Yeah, I try
Con
to make it
bag.
funny since we had no free comic book day. I said, let me put this in the back.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so I haven't looked at them yet. I haven't turned around, so let's see. First one. Oh, Quasar. All right. Yeah, I didn't realize that he's like a line. I've read. Oh, dang! It's an early one, number 4, newsstand. Heck yeah! So I've been reading the history of Marvel books. There's I think 4, maybe 5, and boy, they have so much information in those dang books that I've had to read them twice, and I still haven't got them all. Like, got everything, dude. But it's cool to see how like the cosmic, you know, I guess superheroes try to protect the Earth up in the cosmos, and then like the other superheroes down on Earth doing it. So that was sweet. Ooh, number 3.
Yeah, those comic books, man. Those are like some of the first ones I ever bought, and I gave them. Well, when I moved down to Florida, I gave a whole bunch of comic books, and including those, to a buddy of mine, and he said, "Hey, you doing your shows now? This, and that." He said, all these comic books that I gave to him, he returned back to me. So now you got some Quasar stuff. Oh,
What's up, Gray Man? Just got done watching his
Hey,
premiere.
hi there. All right, everyone good?
How's?
hey man, hello, sir.
Oh yeah.
I'm on the wrong screen. Hold on a second. I'll be in the StreamYard. I'm getting confused. There we go. I'm in StreamYard now. I was watching on the 5 seconds back thinking one, and it was confusing me.
So I got some. I got an AOK from Rod the Rican.
Yeah.
I told him that Quasar character was pretty cool, and so he sent me.
I,
Let's see. So far, I think $6.
that Quasar run is really good. I've got the whole run of that. It's really cool.
This is number 6 of Acts of Vengeance. Cool, cool. First appearance of Venom outside of Spider-Man book. Huh. I didn't know that. Thanks for that knowledge there, Rod. Boy, I
Oh,
just
this.
noticed. Okay. Making sure I'm not missing any other facts or anything. Here we go. Act of Vengeance number 5, Quasar. Super sweet. These are in like really good condition too, dude.
New bags and boards, buddy.
Right? Saves them. And last but not least, this is Cosmic Avenger number 2. Heck yeah, Rod. Thank you so much, brother. I
Yeah,
appreciate that. I'll definitely be giving those a read soon.
you're welcome, sir. You're welcome. And it needed to go to a better home. They were just sitting in the box. And like I said, man, those are some of the first comic books I ever purchased. You can see the prices in those things. I think those things were like $1 or $1.25. So I remember my mom giving me, $5. We had to split that with them, my brother and myself, and then you know how the story goes, man. $1.25 goes a long way back in those days. I mean, I don't know
Dude,
if you know. Probably Gray Man knows what I'm
I
talking about, man.
Yeah, didn't have much money in them days.
yeah, I remember when I was a little kid, like seeing gas prices cheap compared to now, and I was like, oh, it's amazing here on the West Coast. We pay quite a bit for some gas, at least. So yeah, dollar's not going very far anymore.
I'm glad I never bothered driving, man. I don't understand how people can afford to drive. It's just so bloody expensive. It's crazy. And petrol's the
Yeah,
least.
I mean, if you
that's
don't need to get
expensive
out
where
the
you
house,
are, isn't it?
who me?
Yeah, everything's expensive in London. I just
Man,
use public transport. It's just a lot easier because you spend hundreds of pounds on a car and everything you need for it, and then you just sit in traffic for bloody hour after hour, and you can't find nowhere to park. So it's just a waste of time.
yeah, tight, congested areas, huh?
Yeah. And our roads are rubbish for because, like, even in London, they're so narrow that you can't pass two cars. They can't pass apart from the main roads. All the side roads, two cars can't pass each other without one of them pulling in. You got to find a gap in between the parked cars to pull in. The other cars can come past. It's a bloody nightmare.
That's rough,
Yeah,
man.
but our town, St. Louis, right here, it's probably nothing like what you're talking about, but it gets pretty tight down here too.
Uh,
The Comic Don 165.
You
Where
want
the
to take
heck
this
are
call?
you
I'll
in
be right back.
California?
hey, it's got a
Yeah, no
call.
problem.
So, what other books you bought lately? Anything decent? Have you managed to read through your huge stack that you've been sent yet?
I have been doing some reading. My current ones that I just read, like I was telling Rod, was the Marvel history of Marvel.
I heard you say that one. Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
is that the okay? Not the one I was thinking of. Okay, cool. There was one in the 80s, like a whole sort of set of like history of the Marvel Universe books, like an encyclopedia. Similar thing by the looks of it.
yeah, I think so because boy, there's like I said, there's so much dang information, and it's
Yeah.
cool. It's cool seeing how uh, Galactus tells it, or Galacta. What's his name right here?
Yeah, that says it.
Yeah, yeah. Telling it to the son of, or to shoot, what's his name? The offspring of the Fantastic Four
Oh,
people.
Franklin Richards.
Franklin Richards, yeah. See, dude,
Yeah,
like I said, they give you so much dang information in there, it's hard to even grasp.
yeah. The trouble is with these history books of like Marvel Universe, DC Universe, they don't stay current or correct for very long. You know, it's practically half the time. As soon as they printed it, the story's changed. Like there's a reboot, or a character's been killed, or someone else has taken over the mantle, or something like that. So these history ones, I've got some from the '80s, like DC and the Marvel universe. I don't suppose there's a single thing in them that's still correct.
Oops. Sorry there, Rod.
No, you're good, bro. I had someone call me and I haven't seen in a long time, so I was like, wait a minute. Someone calls me for the first time in a long time. I got to answer it. Oh.
And I read that too.
That
was my most recent. Yeah, that was my most recent. I like how she
hardly wearing anything.
Yeah, I don't really know what she is really like. As of right now, it seems like it's kind of all in her head. And she went through a plane crash, and she's like, "Hey, there's definitely vampires and stuff like that." So I'm digging that story. Vampirilla is sweet.
She's an alien from the planet Draculon.
Yeah, Draculon. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. She's not from Earth. I was like, what? Huh? And then I love the psychiatrist.
Yeah, and all the water on her planet is blood. It's like it's made up of blood. It's just like how it is. And I like to think of her as like my birthday sister because she debuted the same month as I was born. So she's my sister, my comic book sister, Vampirella. September 1969 was her first appearance.
Huh. I didn't know that. Alan Moore.
Yeah, I don't know too much about Vampy, but a few people out there in the community, they love her. The Cantonese Kid and Robert G. Scott Calvin, they love those redheads.
Yeah.
So this is. Oh, go ahead.
So she doesn't wear much.
Yeah, boy, I've seen it. It's crazy. In the back of the book, they show you all the covers that are coming out, and it's like, oh my god, dude, some of them are insane.
I think every comic she has about 20 variants, and she for every single comic that comes out for her. I think it's more variant collectors that keep her going than actual, people interested in the story. I imagine so, anyway.
Those cover buys, right?
Yeah, well, if people like that kind of thing, that's
guilty.
All good. That's all good.
Guilty. I bought a cover buy, and my wife said, "What's this?" And I was like, "It's just a cover buy, babe. It's just a cover buy. Relax."
That sounds even worse there. If you make it sound like you're buying it just for the TNA on the cover.
You've got to be honest, man.
I'm really interested in the story. There's a really compelling plot in this picture. Oh, is there a naked woman on the cover? Oh, I hadn't noticed that. It was just, I was just going for the story.
I just like the story.
Yeah. It's like the old Playboy magazines. You only bought them for the articles. You never bought them for the naked models.
Exactly. Terry said it perfectly clear there, man. Not even.
Right?
That's it, man. I did a thumbnail not too long ago, and it was a girl, sexy girl. It looked like pretty much she had nothing on, like Vampy. And she texts me after I put the thumbnail on, and she goes, "Oh, nice picture." I was like, I knew he was gonna say something. I'm not jealous or anything, but I'm just saying. I was like, I was waiting for it. I was waiting for you to say something about that.
Oh yeah, like because some of those things, dude. Man, I saw one of those covers, and it was definitely no clothes. I was like, wow, oh, okay. What are you guys reading right now? I have a couple books that I'm getting ready to start reading again, or start tonight.
Old stuff that I bought recently. Yesterday, trying to put away like a long box worth of comics I've been sitting around. I've been reading them, just putting them on a pile, and I must have got a whole long box worth of read comics. And I've been trying to put them away, and it's just it's a nightmare. I've got all these boxes piled high. I've got to get them down, and every time I put some comics in a box, suddenly the box is too much. I'm just going to take it out, and now I think I've got to buy some more boxes. I'm running out of room.
I know I've made mine of like old milk crates, just like padded the sides of them, with like just my extra bags and boards.
You've kind of got the ideal opportunity to sort of like start filing it alphabetically. A lot of people alphabetically. I feel I'd lose my mind if I tried to alphabetize my blinking collection now. I thought I'd have to jump under a bus. I'd go crazy.
Well, that CLZ, it's good that since I'm so new to it, that CLZ
Oh,
app really,
I wouldn't.
really helped.
I downloaded it and I thought, nah, I can't bother with that. Hard work.
Oh, you read some die. All right, okay.
Yeah, those are my soon to be read books. I mean, I have a couple more: Thor #1, Doctor Strange, and then I'm sure you'll like this one. I'll just show these real quick. Thor #1,
Oh, cool.
and then Doctor Strange #1.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I like that
Is
cover.
that the 80s run? Is that an 80s run or?
It's $4.99, so I doubt it.
Oh, it's a new one then.
Yeah.
New one.
That was very current. That was right before probably they did they did the legacy numbers and then the current numbers. Oh, Daredevil goodness, huh?
Mayor Fisk. This is Marvel Legacy. You just said something about that.
But the numbers, the legacies it goes back. Yeah, and you can see it right there. Yep.
They're confusing there.
And I hate when they do that, man. They do that. Next thing you know, issue 1 drops, but they have the legacy numbers right under it, and next thing you know, it starts all over again. So it's just ridiculous. Yeah, that was nice. So that was nice one there.
I know this is #3. I have #1, so I need to get #2, I guess. But yeah, those are what I'm currently reading. Well, those ones I picked out just because they're kind of one books. They're not like a run of anything. I could kind of read them, put them away, get on with it instead of having to, try to read 10 or 12. I have like 10 or 12 Hulk books. I have 100 X-Force and X Factor too, together combined.
Yeah.
So I don't really want to start those just yet because I don't want to get.
It's awkward because sometimes if you decide to want to collect the whole series, you don't want to read it until you've got the whole series in some respect. Because if you look at one and you think this looks good and you want to try and collect the whole run, it's best to read them all in order. So you get the full effect of what the story was like. If you read them as you get them, the kind of story jumps all over the place sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm kind of doing it like this. I think it's a good idea. At least I get. But that's the thing. I'm reading so many different stories that it's still gets a little mushy. But I'll get it.
But it's true though. It's good to at least have all the books in some type of order. You get the Nomad right now, so what you gotta do is try to find the ones you're missing. You got a nice little run, but you could probably find them and read them online. I guess maybe through Marvel if you have the Marvel app, but it's not the same, guys. I mean, a lot of people in the community, you can't smell digital. I think Perry Comics use that all the time. And it is true. It's nothing like holding a book in your hand and smelling it and reading it. I mean, taking out the bag and the board, it's the whole fun about doing it,
I agree. It's the floppies. I think that's where I'm at. That's the kind of person I'm gonna be. You know what I mean? I guess if you really need to catch up on them and you don't have the floppy and you can't find it, I guess would probably be a very good way is the digital. Otherwise, you'll be searching for quite a while.
Yeah.
Hey, Old Wolf. For Biggie.
Yeah.
I'll just go through these again real quick. It's the Quasar, #2.
Wendell Vaughn, I think his name is, isn't it?
I believe you're absolutely right, Gray man. It's been a minute since I read that book.
Some knows what he's doing. He's listening to me. Right?
Because some of the cosmic ones can be a bit boring, but I found him really readable. Even though he was all dealing with eternity and all kinds of cosmic shenanigans, it was still a good, readable, interesting story. I thought good action as well. Some of the really big cosmic ones just go right over my head, and I just can't bother with them. But I like that Quasar run.
I was very, like I said, I've said it before. I was really judgmental on the cover that I had that I got for, it was $1 or something. And I
Yeah,
was like, I kind of put it off. I think I got 3 issue or 2 or 3 issues. Yeah, I got 3 issues. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna read this now. And it surprised me at how good it was. With the bands and the just the cosmic in space stuff. I really like that. And then reading these history of Marvel books, seeing how they all tied in with the oh gosh, Celestials and all the Inhuman. It was a crazy.
yeah, all them different races and bloody cosmic beings.
Yeah,
It's like, yeah,
I should
deviant.
have read them before mailing them out to you, man. Now I'm regretting it. Sorry, Green
um,
Man. I just had to say that.
No,
what, you didn't read them?
first 40 or
Dude,
something.
I'm 44 years old. I read those things when I was like 13 when it first dropped. I gotta refresh my memory now. This is like, yeah.
Dude, it's cool. They're really, I like it, dude. He's the one that's saving space from stuff that people on Earth don't even know what's going on. That's what I like. It's like, oh, okay, it's superheroes, but that's what surprised me. I didn't know I was gonna like it that much.
Is he even going anymore in Marvel? Is he still an active character? I've not seen anyone showing him off at all recently. At the end of Quasar, he leaves the Earth to sort of become the Cosmic Protector or something like that. I don't know if he ever came back because I stopped reading Marvel like in the 90s. So, but every time I look at a channel and people showing off books, I don't think I've ever seen anyone showing off any new Quasar. So I'm assuming he's never had another run or been featured in anything.
Maybe, uh, maybe his character changed or something to something else. Because I know they did that with,
Possible.
like, didn't Ant-Man, wasn't his name something else for a while, or is it still?
Yeah,
Or
it's been two Ant-Men. It started off as Hank Pym, and then it became, is it Scott or somebody other? Another guy became Ant-Man.
I'm just familiar with Hank, so
Yeah, there was another. Well, the one that the Ant-Man from the Ant-Man movie wasn't. Yeah, that was Scott somebody, wasn't it? I can't remember his. But yeah, because Hank Pym was in it as the old Hank Pym, wasn't he, in the Ant-Man movies?
see,
correct.
I haven't seen the movies.
Is it Scott Lang? I can't remember now. I'll
Shoot.
figure that out.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure, and just like how there's isn't the cosmic bands and quasars, it's pretty much like Black Panther, right? There's like other protectors, isn't there?
Not too sure.
Oh man.
You got
See,
the
that's
nose.
why I like these history books, dude.
You're gonna have to read it and do a whole review, refresh my memory on it.
It's not a bad series to collect either because most of them aren't that expensive. I think the only ones that are expensive are the ones that got Thanos in. The couple where Thanos makes an appearance, they started getting up a bit in price. But other than that, I think they're fairly good run to collect because they're pretty cheap.
Yeah, and it seems like, to me, what's funny is like how people don't hate on it, but they don't really collect it either. They're like, yeah, Quasar, that's cool, but it's
Yes,
not like a hate or nothing.
now so it's not really in people's minds anymore, I suppose.
I think
And
so. Yeah.
they read it when they were a kid or younger, whatever, and they've got fond memories of it, like I kind of have. Um, it's not a hot book. So apart from the Thanos appearances,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
that's really annoying though. When you're trying to collect a run, and it's all like 50p, £1 books, and there's one that's suddenly got like one appearance of somebody in it, and it's like, oh, that one's 200 quid. It's like, oh, for fuck's sake.
But see, a lot of
so
those books, you can find them like once the LCS starts opening the back up and all the stores. You can go hunting out there. You can find these books in the dollar bins, and you'd be surprised, man. You'd be surprised. Maybe even in the 50 cent bins, you can find them. All these cons. As once the cons start happening, the prices are kind of little expensive. I found books that should be in a dollar bin and they're not. But then you go to somewhere else. Next thing a $5 comic book is in a dollar bin. So you just gotta be patient. They'll come to you when that
Yeah.
time is right. So
I think
Yeah.
one ideal thing to do is look at characters that, like, from the 80s. That you can pick up their runs now for like 50 cents or whatever for $1, like Starman. I think the Booster Gold have started going up. Booster Gold used to get that the first series fairly cheap, but apparently they're getting a bit more expensive nowadays. But like Miss Marvel, that first Miss Marvel series about 20 years ago, I picked up the whole run for about 30 quid or something. And now you've paid like double, triple, 4 times that just for number one. They go crazy, don't they?
Well, it's that movie and the show or something, right? Is the
Probably,
movie
yeah.
that's coming out? I
Yeah.
think that's what it is.
I did not see the movie. I don't know if I should or not. But
I thought it was entertaining enough.
it's
I
all
thought it
right.
was she made some comments before that annoyed some people, but I just thought, whatever, she's a person, she's got her own bloody thoughts and ideas. It's got nothing to do with the quality of the film.
Yeah.
I think another comment people were making, their ass is too small. It's like, for fuck's sake, there's different body sizes. You just have to be a superhero with a small ass. Deal with it.
Oh my gosh,
Look at the size
that's
of
hilarious.
it, save the world, If the size of her butt is like your main focus of the movie, then you should be watching porn.
Uh,
Nailed it.
yeah, that's good.
There's nothing else to say except nailed
Yeah,
it, man.
there's no, yeah, exactly, dude. It's ass is too small. That's crazy. Oh,
There probably is a porn parody of the movie, and she probably has got a bigger ass on there.
oh, I'm
Um,
sure.
I'm pretty sure there's an amateur video out there somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you thought of it, it's already out there.
Oh.
That's hilarious. Dang, I'm still trying to find this.
But man, I found these books in my stash of comics, the Machine Man #1,
Did
and
you watch the
I have not read this yet. And I paid. This is what I was saying. Certain books you could find for cheap. I found this for $2,
That's good.
and then I went to LCS and they had it for 30. And I told the guy I'm very comfortable with him, and I said, "Yo, man,
Can you show that again?
Machine Man #1."
Okay, nice.
And I found, like I said, I found it for $2. Then I went to the LCS and he had a nice copy up top, and I was like, "Yo, that's a nice one you got up there. That's for 30." He was like, "Yeah." Yeah, and I said, "I found mine in the $2 bin," and he would score. So,
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Getting a
and
bit on there.
I was just trying to find stuff that I have not, that I bought that I know they're like #1s. That I don't like really opening them because I don't want the value or anything like that to go down. But this Man Bat, that was another score I found. Something, and maybe I'll sit here in the kitchen table, open it up, and I'll read it. So
Yeah. You got to read them, man. That's the beauty of it.
yeah,
You think the cover's good looking. Let's just get out inside and read the story,
yeah, for sure, man. I agree, man. It's
A more expensive point for it to be, and I kind of get nervous about reading them. But it's like, you've got to. That's what they're for. Good job. Be read. You've got to take it really careful.
Yeah, I gotta read them, right?
Yeah, that's my fault anyway. But like, people get slabs, don't they? Lots of people get slabs, so you can't read them. But if that's what you've read it already, and you just want to keep it nice and smart and in good condition, and you don't mind paying the extra bucks for it, then you might as get them slabbed if you want to get them slabbed.
Exactly. Yeah. And I could see that for slabs. Like you want to upgrade. Don't you have your reader copy, and then you have your.
Yeah, if you can afford it. I mean, I just think slabbing is. I'd rather spend that slab buying money on buying new comics.
Right. And like Biggie said, I think he said that. I forgot what stream or when or where, but I remember him saying that he'd rather spend the extra money on those older books than even the newer ones too.
Yeah, you know they're already worth. You know they're already worth more money. This is the closest thing I've got to a slab. It's just a comic book inside a picture frame. This book was 50p. The first appearance of Wild Dog. It's just.
Wow.
I've
Well, do
always
you?
cover. I've always liked this cover. I like the character as well. And saw it going for 50p, and I had a frame. I bought a comic in a frame, an Iron Man, and it came in a frame from eBay, and it was like cheaper in a frame. And all the other ones are the same comic that we're going for. And I think it was one of my birthday comics, like from September '69. So I picked it out. I thought, I've got this spare frame now. What can I put in it? I just got Wild Dog. I just think it looks really cool. I really love this cover.
That is a cool cover.
That's the closest thing I've got to a slab.
Let's see that. Let's hold on one more time, just real quick. Show it off one more time.
Wild Dog. It's kind of like
Yeah, I like that.
it's kind of like DC's Punisher, but he never had nowhere near as long as a run as Punisher's had. He also was in the Arrow. If you watch the Arrow's TV show, he actually appeared in it.
Oh, really?
Babe Ruth Sports. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
There it is. Immortal Biggie Shack, man. This is a 1949. This is my first, I believe his golden age. This came from Robert G. Spot. So,
Nice.
thank you so much. And
Wow, that's awesome.
should I take this out and read it? I want to, but I'm so scared, man. That's the thing. He knows I'm a big baseball fan, guys. You know me already. If I could turn the table a little bit, you see all my Philly stuff here. I got everything in this room prior to combos was baseball related. Robert caught on to that, and he figured, I'll send Rod this book. That's why it's back here.
Nice.
A Holy Grail room back here of comic books.
Hey, Lady Fantastic. What was that?
I said to Rod, do you like cricket?
Cricket.
Yeah.
Oh, I like cricket.
I don't even know how, like,
baseball, but it's one of our. Let me show you this old comic anyway. I bought an Albert
Albert Costello.
Costello, yeah. Someone had it on like a Facebook group. It was only £1. I thought, yeah, I'll buy that. I used to like their comedy and that. I've listened to their radio shows as well. So I thought I'd pick that up. And that's like December 1969 for £1. It was like, yeah, bloody hell. Not in good condition, but it was something different I never had before, and it was cheap, so I picked it up.
Nice.
That's sweet.
Babe Ruth.
Cricket and Babe Ruth.
Yeah, he's quite a good cricketer.
Yeah, this is the Lady Fantastic. It's like, what? I don't get it. You got to throw the ball. You got to bowl.
Yeah,
but it, like.
And games take like 4 or 5 days to finish, so it's all good stuff.
What? Are you serious?
The main game takes 5 days. They set aside 5 days for it anyway, because each team gets to go into bat twice. So,
wow.
Okay, I had no idea.
I thought I needed it.
Jeez, I thought soccer or football was.
They say baseball's too long. Jeez,
yeah, man. Right. You gotta. You could. That's insane, dude. So, what is it scoring like? Is it?
What score do people get? You mean, or
like how do you win?
Just by getting more runs than the other team.
More runs? Okay, yeah. So it's like 300s, thousands of runs, or?
It's not. I mean, it can vary. I think the highest scores innings have been about like 600 odd, like the highest innings.
Holy what the fuck?
You do tend to get a lot of draws as well.
I hate sports that end in draws.
God. Yeah. They do have shorter forms of the game as well. They have 1 day games, and they have like a new format they brought out called 2020, where they only have 20 overs each, which is like a really fast paced version of the game. That's quite good to watch, just because they go all out to smash the ball all over the place. Whereas in the main form of the game, they like spend like it could be like 2 hours and they've got 4 runs because they've got a really fast bowler against them, so they're just trying to just keep their eye on the ball, and after time they just leave the ball, let it go past them. So it's
So-
an interesting daytime normally.
So
That's
it's not.
crazy.
So you can play up to 5 hours, but is it like
5 days.
5 days.
Yeah.
well, so it's not like, all right, well, damn. I mean, at baseball, you have 9 innings. So this thing, you playing like extra innings throughout days, man.
Yeah, okay, you
It's
can.
like, how do you? And I mean, what happens to your player if they got to take a crap or they got to take a break?
Well,
You need a relief cricket goalie or something.
They have 2 teams. They
What
do have
happens?
they do have subs come on for the fielders. If the fielder has to go off, they can have a sub go on. The batsman, they can only have to wait till tea or lunch. They have lunch and tea breaks.
So they pull
I
out.
used-
They pull out like a car, like the refs. They'd be like, break,
No,
Oh.
enter now.
not quite like that. No.
Oh, hot boxing with that's Lady Fantastic. That's a great show. Great show.
Hot boxing with Mike Tyson. I need to check
Yeah,
that
do you
out.
know that? He has his own marijuana farm. He's like trying to do a B&B, but it's like it's like an amusement park for weed heads. It's gonna be pretty sweet, I think.
Fine.
Hey,
You got to have a career after boxing, I suppose.
Oh yeah, well with all that CT, I'm sure he needs to medicate a lot. You know what I mean? Dude can barely even talk as it was, let alone after all those boxing matches, dude.
let me tell you something, guys. Let me tell you. That's,
But you know what, dude? That bite your ear off.
yeah, right.
Yeah,
And he's still fast to this day. I saw a little clip of him somewhere, but he was just like just talking to someone. The guy was like, and I was like, "Holy crap! This guy would kill you in a second, man."
That's why he doesn't train anymore. Is because he doesn't like what it does to his mind. He said that he gets like it like puts him back into that era, and he was just an animal. You know what I mean? Just
Yeah, ESPN's got a bunch of boxing going on. I've been watching a bunch of that stuff. They had some Muhammad Ali, some Larry Holmes. I've been watching that. Oh, there's nothing to watch on TV, man. So
he wants to come on.
Yep. Got
yeah,
you,
Z
Z.
can jump on. I'll jump off. I'm still gonna get some stuff ready for the show. So
All right, you're
thanks.
getting stuff ready. Thank you so much, Rod, for those. And hey, I'll probably make an appearance a little later on tonight if you don't mind.
Let's do it, man. Great, man. You're more than welcome to hang out too, brother.
What time is it going to be my time, though? It might be a
I'll
bit-
probably you just drink some tea and watch some cricket. You'll be all
It's
right.
it's an hour and a half, Gray Man. In an hour and a half, he's gonna start it.
All right, cool. I might be up.
All right, man.
Cool.
If you can watch cricket for 5 days, you can hang out, man.
The funny thing is, I used to go to cricket with my brother a few times, and we'd get drunk and fall asleep watching it. So we'd always fall asleep every time we went cricket. But that was part of fun.
All right. Thanks, bro. Thank you for having me on, and I'll see you later on, guys. Take care.
See you later.
Thanks, Rod.
Thank you.
Z going stuff when he comes on. Do you want to look at some Superman?
Yeah, let's see some Superman.
This is what I'm going to be reading next. The old sort of second series of Superman after the Crisis on Infinite Earths. John Byrne. So I've finally managed to fill out this run, the first 50 anyway.
I was gonna say how many are in that.
Well, I'm not sure on the whole run. I have got more than that go because what happened after number 50, it went over to a different numbering system where they all kind of crossed over the 4 different Superman titles, all kind of crossed over a bit, and they had what was called triangle numbers on them, so you could read them all in proper order, going by the triangle numbers. So they'd have their own number on them, plus they'd have the triangle numbers as well. And yeah, I need to somehow work out my Superman boxes because it's a bit confusing. I have to put them in. I've got one long box and a couple of short boxes, but I don't know if I could get it one into 2 long boxes or what's the best way to do it, to be honest. So
Yeah.
when you get too many, filing them is just an absolute pain.
I know I've seen somebody on Instagram. I forgot exactly who it was, but they're like, yeah, doing some organization, and it wasn't Rob, I know that, but his whole table, his whole living room was just stacks with A's, B's, C's, D's, and it was amazing.
Wasn't one I was watching as well yesterday. Was it on Instagram or was it on YouTube? There was some something with TNG or something like that. It's a channel called something with TNG. I can't remember now. There's a guy with a tash. There's a guy with a tash sorting them out on his table, going through. Because that's the one I was watching yesterday. Maybe I was confusing it with somebody else, but
I may have just scrolled through and just saw like the thumbnail or something, but I remember it was like, holy cow.
yeah.
I believe Z is going to be coming on. He's
Yeah,
not in
cool.
the,
He can show his. Has he got an AOK from somebody or something? Has he?
yeah, from Mike Roach.
Okay, Mike Roach. Mike Roach. Oh dear.
Oh
Is
yeah, huh?
he?
Oh, you got me, bitch. I was like, I don't recognize that person in the community.
Oh dear. So it's better than Mike Hunt, I suppose.
Right? Yeah, that's probably a little. Yeah, exactly. Good thing Bubs ain't in here.
Oh
He'd be
dear.
trying to get me.
You've been got, I think.
Yeah, he definitely got me.
is, he, is he still coming on, or is he
No, I think that was yeah. I even
just a drive-by mistake?
yeah, exactly. Just a drive by, ha ha. Oh man.
Oh dear. He's pretty dead in this one.
Hey, he looks quite dead.
You always do you watch that Comagories that they do on Biohead 7's channel?
I always miss it for some reason, dude.
Yeah, because they're always coming up with like categories for different. You got like 10 seconds or something to pick out a cover that fits the category. And I'm always finding stuff after the event. At the time I think, oh, I can't think of anything for this. Not that I'm on it, but just like playing at home kind of thing. And then
Right.
category the other day, and that would have been perfect for the skeleton category. Hey, God Tank, how was that brisket?
I know I saw that right when I was getting ready to start this.
Yeah. Barbecue and comics.
Nice.
That one. It's a pretty good cover.
Gotek, if you'd like to jump on the links in the chat up there above Lady Fantastic. Fantastic if you can see it.
Join us, God Tank.
Yeah, just opened up my box. You just missed Rod literally by like a minute, maybe two. But Rod sent me some AOKs, and it's some Quasar. Number two. He was telling me that, or he remembered me telling him that that was a good read when I was on his channel, and so he sent me number two, number three, number four.
Good to get the early ones.
Yeah, that's because I have a 49, 50, and 51, so it's gonna be cool to come back
Yeah.
and see this.
I think it goes to about 60, that one. The absorbing man, he gets everywhere.
Yeah. Hey, Z, you must have just jumped back in because you missed me saying it. Yeah, and this was the acts of vengeance, and right here, Rod put first appearance of Venom outside of a Spider-Man book.
All right, cool. I didn't even realize that. The act of vengeance is when like super villains face off against different heroes. They sort of changed enemies kind of thing for like 1 or 2 months.
Oh, okay.
It didn't work. Heroes still won.
Right. There's Spidey on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I read about that in the history of the Marvel history books. Like I said, dude, there's so much stuff that it was. Isn't that what Civil War or no?
Yeah, and the Civil War is the heroes fighting against each other, isn't it? They kind
Yeah,
of had a difference of agreement of opinion or whatever. They just do it got to do with registration of mutants or something like that. Maybe they
I
wanted them
think.
to, yeah, something like that. I've not even read Civil War. That was kind of after I stopped reading Marvel, but I've kind of got the gist of it from I don't know, picking stuff up here and there.
Mhm.
How many boxes you got now then? Because you were getting a lot of AOKs recently. You got some more AOKs now. You got how many comics you reckon you got now? You got your first 1,000 yet?
No, 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 no. I have. I think my CLZ says close to 300.
Uh,
So, I mean, 300 in 3 months. That's
that's
pretty
good.
damn.
If you can keep that rate going, you'll need a new house soon.
Yeah, need to start reinforcing the floors, huh? Oh,
Coming in like fresh and new, you can see what everyone's doing on their channels. You can see some of the awesome like builds that people have made of like comic shelves and stuff like that. Have you watched Silver Age Dave? He's got some really good like shelving units that he's brought up himself and some good display shelves. And some people have got these slide drawer things as well that are really smart. That's something to think about if you can considering carrying on the hobby.
yeah, exactly. Like, I seen the kind of like the file drawers. That was a
Yeah,
cool design that someone did.
yeah. I see some of these long boxes, like comic boxes, with like pull out rather than taking off a lid, and they're actually like a pull out kind of shelf kind of thing, a pull out drawer. Those look quite smart.
Yeah, especially if you have the room for a long box, because those things are
Yeah,
pretty long. Hey,
yeah.
what's up, NASCAR?
Hey, that's
Uh,
kind of
so what do you? I just seen that you had a video that just dropped, and that was what was
just
that? The continuation of your haul from the other.
no. That was just some comics. Basically, I'm just doing like a video a day just for the heck of it, just for something to do really. And I haven't really got many new books at the moment because I'm not working right now because of this big isolation and that. So no working means no money, and
Yep.
I'm just showing off old comics. Really, that's all I'm doing. I've been going through some of my boxes every day, just showing some comics and chatting about them. That's all really. I'm a
Yeah,
little
it's
bit.
at least make some content and do something. That's what I need to do. I need to
Yeah,
maybe show off, maybe make just videos, shorter videos of maybe the Spider-Mans that I have, or you know,
yeah,
my full collection of the Marvel Presents, because I have a lot of those too. Like,
right.
so yeah, that might be a good idea. And I need to start doing videos because this live stream stuff is making me lazy on editing videos, and
I see you all the time. It's like I sort of saw you once for the first time, and then it seemed like every single live stream I was going to after that, you was in there, and it was like everyone took you to, everyone was very accommodating, like friendly, and sending you AOKs and giving you tips and all that kind of thing. It's really
yeah,
cool.
Jigs, man, he's a big part of that. He was
Yeah,
like, "Oh man, you're such a newbie. You need everybody sending $5," and then everybody started sending me way too many. It
that's
just,
too many.
I'm like up to here, and I'm literally, so
Maybe it's
I'm
a bit,
slowly. What was that?
maybe it's a bit overkill getting them all in one go, kind of thing. If
I
you
mean,
like,
Comic Dawn alone sent over 100 books at once.
wow,
30 pounds of books in one shot. All those I have like pretty much every X Factor other than like probably,
the big key.
yeah, like maybe 6 keys, maybe
Yeah,
8 keys. And that was like, it's like one through 100 or so, maybe like 98 or 99 I have.
that's
Like,
cool.
I have two of those polybagged number ones with the cards in them.
Oh
One with
yeah,
a Deadpool, one with a cable card. So I guess both of those cards are really, really hard to find.
is
And
that X-Force? X-Force #1, isn't it?
X-Force. Sorry, what did I say?
X Factor, first of all, you were saying
Oh.
100 X Factor.
Oh no, X-Force. Sorry. Yeah.
100 X-Force, because there's even the names get a bit confused. X Factor, X-Force,
Yeah,
X-Men.
there's X-Men, Excalibur,
Yeah, there's an
like there's so
X-Man,
many.
I think, an X-Man, yeah.
Yeah, there's so many X teams. It's crazy, but and that was cool about these dang books, dude. These Marvel. I'm really glad Nick sent me those. Nick from Two Brother Comics sent me those Marvel books.
Yeah, cool.
History of Marvels, and by God, I'm so glad he did, because now I could, it's almost like an index for me. I could go back and be like, okay, all right, because they don't tell you everything, and how they do the story, it's kind of random. Like, I think they do chronological, but they'll just throw something in real quick, like, oh yeah, somebody got married, and then they just go and like skip on to this person up in space was da 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 da. It's like, whoa, okay, that's kind of weird.
Is it?
What's that?
Yeah, the story jumps around a bit, does it?
Well, because it's going through
places, like characters all being, yeah.
I mean, look on just this one. Let's see, this is the number 3, and this is the first page you get to see that's readable. And let's see, I'll start here. So, Spider-Man, they tell you how Spider-Man got bit, but in the other issue before this, it tells you that Peter Parker was born, how his parents died, and then look, there's the Iron Man's first suit.
Oh, is that the history one, is it?
Yeah, this is the history one.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, yeah, lots to take in, I think.
Exactly. Like, I definitely have to. Hey, what up, TK? You want to jump in? I definitely need to read it over and over and over again. Plain and simple.
Yeah, let it all sink in. But say, like you say, it's a good reference. You can go back and look at, if you've catch something in another comic, and you can go, oh, I think I remember reading this in whatever, and go back and have a look at it. So
yeah, exactly.
His friend's got a closet full of comic books.
Oh, I know. I just seen that. Where NASCAR? Where are you from? I'm assuming. Let me guess.
Like NASCAR, probably.
Tennessee, or some Carolina. I bet you a Carolina.
Superior hero reviews is watching telly with his wife. How can he watch telly with his wife and be in our chat at the same time?
Right?
He's sitting there bored, going, "Oh, I can't watch telly. What's going on YouTube? Who can I have a look at?"
Hey, at least he is actually watching the whole time, I think, because it hasn't changed from 3. And then every time somebody jumps in, he's like, yo, what's up? What's up?
He's watching but not watching.
TK, jump on so you don't have to use your StreamYard minutes. I'll use mine. Mine's about to read.
Let's share some more comics while there you go. Carry on going through my Superman run.
There we go. Yeah.
A bit of show.
I have very, very few Superman books.
What kind of era books have you got? Is it all modern books that you've got? Apart from, like, if you've got a few 90s, obviously you've got the Quasar. Are they 90s or late 80s? I think they're 90s, isn't they, Quasar?
Well, let's see. Here, I'll go back to the kind of squishy screen.
Right.
And then I'll open this up. We're back. Okay.
I think they're 90. And all you can tell, there's normally a date on, like, the little corner by the the little corner's got Superman, Spider-Man's picture in it or something.
Oh yeah, it says 89. So
89, late 80s, right? Cool.
89. When is this? November. I still haven't found my birthday book.
All right. What year was you born?
89. So this was close, and March. So
okay. So what number was number 2? What month was number 2?
November. So it would have to be
that run, will it? It won't be in that run then.
No, not in that run.
No birthday book in that run. But you know how you can find all your birthday books? Just go. There's some website. There's someone give me the link to that web. There's a website where you can sort of search by month, and then you can find all the ones that came out on any particular month or are cover dated with that month, kind of thing.
Is it like is it CLZ or is it a key collector or something? Or
You might be able to find it on there, but there was a website called like Dave's Comic Books or something like that. Can't
oh,
remember
okay.
what it was now, and that's where I found out all my birthday books. I've still got a couple more to get. Yeah, I need to get the rest of them. But the only ones I need to get now are like Daffy Duck and Bugs Bunny and that kind of stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you like the newer ones or the older like gold key?
No, yeah, I think they are gold key. They might be gold key, but they're
think
like
so.
basically the ones from September 1969. So they're pretty. You know, my birthday. Yeah.
Yeah, my I think that's the same as my uncle.
All right.
How old? So how old are you? 69.
50.
So that's 50.
50.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
The big
September.
50.
My uncle's is September 11th.
Right. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, unfortunately, but hey, never forget his
Oh
birthday.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'll never.
You have your dates back to front to how we have it. So like 9/11 to us is like the 9th of November. Never say 9/11 to us. You think it's the 9th of November. So but you said
Oh,
you had the month first, then the day, didn't you? So
yeah,
we always say the
yeah.
day first and then the month. So it gets a bit confusing sometimes.
Oh, that would be confusing.
Yeah.
uh, well, Gray, I think I'm gonna sign off. We've been almost an hour.
All right.
Thank you
Cool.
so much.
No worries, mate. Thanks for having us on. Same no one
Yeah,
else wants to join us.
absolutely. And thanks, Rod,
Yeah.
for
Good stuff.
these.
Good luck.
And I'll definitely be reading them.
Yeah.
Do you have anything? So you're gonna have another blog tomorrow?
Yeah, every day for a year and a day, basically. I did one back in 2017 for a year and a day, and I just thought I'd start another one, do it again, and gives me something to do.
Yeah, I like how you can just. It's cool how you can just sit there and talk. I can't, dude. That's why I was like, hey, man, anybody want to come on, help me out, please?
Quite easy actually talking just to myself with a camera than I do talking to other people on a stream. I quite often sit here quietly because I'm like, oh, I don't know what to say. I don't want people to think I'm an idiot, that kind of thing. So,
I love your humor, man. Whenever you can, just go ahead and spit your stuff because I love it.
okay, mate, thanks for having us.
Yep, thank you, guys. Catch Gray tomorrow. Probably around the same time.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Really.
Thanks again. Have a great night, and I'll see you guys over at probably Rod the Ricans in about an hour. So catch you guys there. See ya.
Bye.